Okay, I'm about to do my mailbox decal that goes on my mailbox. I have this 11 by 17 vinyl that you can sublimate on with a sublimation paper. It's from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I've got all my little information so I will remember to print on the shiny side. Here's how hot it needs to be for how many seconds. For my mailbox, I also have how to print this print on the sublimation, landscape, shrink to fit, 8.5 by 11. So I need to cut this in half though because I need 2 pieces, one on each side of the house. So I'm just gonna cut it 8.5, and when you do that, then it's perfectly 8.5 by 11. So it's cheaper. They have 8.5 by 11 already cut, but it was cheaper to buy it this way and just cut it yourself. All right, so I've printed out the mailbox, the decal. Let me show you that. Okay, and that's what it looks like. It, of course, when you sublimate, you do a mirror image. I do have a thick piece of cardstock here, and what I will do is I will staple all of this together because it rolls up if you don't do that, and it doesn't hurt the decal because I will not staple it where the printing is at anyway. So there's my shiny side. Here's what I've printed. So I just will staple like this, the corners here. And again, it's not going to hurt because I'm not stapling on the sublimation, the printed part. Just on the stuff that's going to be thrown away anyway. Alright, now I'm going to go sublimate it, which you've seen me do a million times with the heat press. So I'll be back to show you what it looks like. It has finished printing, and it's easy enough just to, I just need to get a way to get my fingers in there. Oh, I don't know, I kind of like it. It's not as, you know, good of a print, crisp as it could be, but I kind of like it. It looks spooky, so I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't mind it at all. Now it rolls up, so it's really it's really difficult to work with this stuff. That's why I staple it down. But now I will just trim this out, and then there it is. But when you put it on, it doesn't curl up, just to let you know. Like it's curled, see? But when you go to put it on your mailbox, it won't curl up like that. Or your car, whatever decal you know you want to put it on, it will not curl. Okay, here's the second one. The first one, my heat press moved a little bit, so it probably did some ghosting, and that's why it has that spooky look to it, so to speak, which again, I don't mind because it's Halloween, but like if it was for any other time, I would not want that. So, let me see if I can get in here and get this off. Oh yes, much better. Still kind of ghost on the end here, but I like that so much better. I mean, I like the first one too because it's creepy looking, but I think I'm going to redo it. I do have another sheet of paper here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and so here it is cut out. I did just cut the cardstock because it was getting ripped anyway, but ain't that going to be cute? Can't wait. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing well. It is Monday, October the 2nd. Yeah. So happy birthday if it's your birthday. I had a great weekend. Played D&D Saturday. Went to Hobby Lobby Saturday to get the outdoor paint to paint my gnome that I'm going to be doing this week. And I also got some goodies for my 12 Days of Craftmas. Usually I like to find crafting things that you can do online, but I did get a few kits just to, you know, zhuzh it up a little bit, to make it a little bit different, and just to see how these kits really are, you know what I mean? So I did that, and then yesterday we decorated outside for Halloween and inside too. So I'll show you the outside. I think it looks so good. We had a bunch of blow-ups, but like the last couple of years they've kind of died on us. So I only have 2 blow-ups. We used to have 4 or 5, I think. We had a big pirate ship. We had a globe that bats would swirl around inside it. We had a black cat. We had pumpkins, I think. I don't know. We just had quite a few, but we only have 2 now. And we went to Home Depot to see if we could find any more, and it was slim pickings because, you know, it's almost the end of Halloween. We should have gotten them a few weeks back, but we didn't know what inflatables we had. So I made a mental note, so next year I'll be prepared to get a few more inflatables. But Amanda and her friend actually did most of the decoration, and Barry, because I went in to quickly print the decal for the mailbox, right? The Halloween one that I created, and I had technical difficulties. It printed like purplish at first, and I'm like, that does not seem right. But I printed it the wrong way. I printed it portrait instead of landscape. So I reprinted it, and it was blue, all blue. And I'm like, okay, well, just trust the process, because sometimes when you print out something, it doesn't look like what it looks like on screen, but then when you print it, it looks right. So I just trusted the process. It was all blue. It kept printing that way. I printed it like 2 more times. And I was like, what is going on with my printer? So I did print testing pages and all this, and only blue was printing. Then nothing was printing. I was like, oh no. And I even tried cleaning the nozzle, cleaning the printing head, all of that kind of stuff. I did maintenance on it several times, and nothing. So I did what everybody does on the planet when you can't figure it out. You Google. Luckily, well, not luckily, because I feel bad for her, because I could feel her frustration. She was about to throw her printer away, and I was almost on the verge of crying, because I was like, man, I just kept saying how I love this printer, and now it's not printing at all. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because, you know, once you put sublimation ink in it, you voided the warranty on the printer. It's no good, because you're putting in the wrong ink in the thing. But that's the risk you take, right, to have a sublimation printer that's affordable. So she was like, she did everything I had done, and finally she did the Hail Mary, which is a power clean. And she warned, the printer warns, everybody warns you, hey, look, this is a very last resort, because you could really mess your printer up if you do this. And it did take a lot of ink too, because I barely had used any ink at all, and now I'm down to the first line. So it took quite a lot of ink, but whatever it did, it fixed it, and it printed. And so I got my decals, and I'm like, well, this just tells me I need to sublimate more often, because my printer, obviously the tubes or whatever, how it works, I don't know, they probably got clogged. Could you? No. But they probably got clogged, and this just dumps everything out like in a waste bin or whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it, but once that waste gets full, your printer is, it's done, it's over. Which is, you know, thousands and thousands, like tens of thousands of pages, right, of you printing before that happens. But it's, you know, and because I don't think you can empty out the waste bin or whatever they call it. I don't know. But anyway, so it worked. I printed it out. So cute. Put that up. So I want to show you how we decorated, or really how Barry and Amanda and her friend decorated, because I wasn't involved with it much. But I think it turned out super cute. And my little metal sign that I sublimated, the Familiar Crossing, we put that up. So it's all cute. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to work on the punch needle thing that I bought today to see how to do it, that I bought several months ago. I want to get it done, the little mushroom. So I'll film that as well if you're interested in that. But I have to water my plants as well. And I do want to show you the backyard, what we've done. We've kind of added some things to the backyard. So I want to show you that. So yeah, we got a lot to show today. So let's do it. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. What you waiting on? Let's go, 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 go. But first, coffee. And I have been making my own creamer. Once I need some new creamer, which will probably be a day, probably tomorrow or day after, I will show you how I make it. It's so simple and it's so yummy. Oh. If you've been watching a while, you know these guys. I painted them a while back. I love the witch. I love them both. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I bought this last year. But you step on it in it. I love it. There's my wreath I made. Oh my God. I don't know, a decade ago maybe. I don't even remember how far. But it's still holding up okay. Oh no, it broke. It broke. Oh no, I'm gonna have to fix that or make a new one. I don't know. That's not good. This is what Amanda and her friend did. It's our graveyard, and it's like he's crawling out. I think it's hilarious. I love it. It's so funny. And there's my decal. I think it turned out really cute. It's cute. I love it. Oop. And then this is from the road. It's so funny. But yeah, we just only have 2 blow-ups now. Sad. I think we got that one. No, we got that one last year, the pumpkin. I think that one's a couple of years ago. But yeah, there's our creepy, creepy house. Ooh. Ignore the garbage can, but there's the witch feet I did last year. They still turned out good. I would show the Familiar cat sign, but it's on the side of the house that the troublesome neighbor is on, and I know she's probably looking out her window, all that kind of stuff, and I just don't want no hassle, so. But if she leaves, I'll try to get a little video of it, but it's cute. I have a constant companion. She is always just sitting around, and she loves to go over here. They have a little dog named Milo that they play. They run the fence. It's so cute. So she's always either up here with me, or she'll sit down there in the corner and wait for him to come out. It's quite cute. But let me show you the new plants that I got and what I'm planning on doing. So these chairs here are quite hard to get in and out of between here, so I think I'm going to make a bench for right here. And I'll show you the plans, a picture of the plans. I'm excited. But over here, I'm going to show you the plans for that too, but we're going to put another little privacy thing up right here, but with a bench. It has a planter on it, but I'm going to make it a bench. So I'm excited for that. These are the 2 new bushes that we got here. I forgot the name of them. Clara Japoconia or something like that, but they get really tall. This was the one I had to cut, and look, he's come back with a vengeance. He is happy. That's part of him right here. That's the main. There's even a little sprout coming up. It's so cute. So happy. So yeah, these should get 12 foot tall, I think. And that guy, he can get that tall too, maybe 12. But look, these little guys really came back when it got really warm. Well, didn't come back, I mean, they grew. I mean, they're huge. Can't get over them. I just love them. Okay, so we have azaleas here, but they got way too much sun, and especially when it got really hot in July and August, especially August, especially the guy that was over here, that one, azalea, we just replanted these in the holes that the azaleas was in. He's not looking too good. I'll show you him in a minute, but we ended up going and getting these. These are Sunshine, I can never say the last name, but I am obsessed with this. I love the green of the gardenia, that dark green with this yellow and then the purplish, pinkish color. Oh, it's just, I love it. These can handle the direct sun. Like, this gets sun all day long, morning all the way up into night. And I didn't know azaleas didn't like that. These are my burning bushes. They're doing okay. I think they're very slow growing because they haven't really grown all that much. They've grown a little, but not like the Chinese. I don't even know the last name of those, but they're going pretty well. Now here's my azalea. See, he looks half dead, right? But he's not. You can touch, like, all of this is still very, he's not dried, he's not dead, or this would just break off. It's just they got scorched a little, and then I think they just died. I don't know, but it's like half of him is dead. So I'm hoping he'll come back. If not, in the spring, we'll just have to plant a new one there, but I'm hoping I can get the same kind. They were autumn somethings, because I think we got them in the fall. But there's his partner, and it's doing beautiful. It's really, really doing well. And my Japanese maple, he's happy. He's looking pretty nice, and he's finally changing back to his burgundy color. They turn green, and I did not know that in the summer. So I was like, oh my god, what's going on with my Japanese maple? Because he turned green, but he's starting to turn back red, burgundy. They just do that in the summertime. But yeah, that's the update on the backyard. We finally got all of that cleaned out. Oh my gosh, that took us so long, but it looks so good. So yeah, I'm just worried about my little azalea there. So hopefully he'll come back. Let's just hope. I water him, and I need to get probably some plant food and feed him, maybe that will help him. But yeah. Oh, look at my crazy kitty over there. He's a nut. He does not like the dogs over there. The dogs still give a hard time. They still come up to the fence and pull on it, and they come to the back now because they don't, I don't know, their yard is not fenced in, and they just let their dogs run. Look at Scooter, he's so funny. So yeah, it's still a nuisance, but what can you do? But yeah, I'm excited to build some benches and the privacy planter. I'll show you the plans for those. I know this is a janky way to do it, but here's the plans for the bench. I love it. I think it's going to be great. I'm excited. And then this is the privacy planter that I want to do. So I'm excited. It should seem very easy to do, but I think I may record it. I don't know. Sometimes I like to just do things for myself. And woodworking is one of the things I like to do, but I may record it. I don't know. But I love doing woodworking stuff. It's so much fun to build, cut, build, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to do it. I think we'll go this evening to get the wood because I need like 8-foot long pieces and my car will not fit that. So okay, ignore the background noise. The main air is on. Alright, so this is what I want to work on today. I got this from Hobby Lobby. I've never done this, but I want to do it because I would love to make like, I know a rug would probably take a really long time to use a hand puncher, but I don't know. So I've never done this before. I did end up having to buy the needle. I thought the needle came with it. It did not. So I got this off of Amazon, and it is the needle that you're supposed to use. It's the same company. I think they had cheaper ones, or not cheaper, but other ones, but I didn't know quite which one. I didn't want to get the wrong one, you know, to go with this kit. So I just went ahead and got the one that it says to use, because it does say it right here that I didn't read. So, and that is what this is, 229. So I wanted to make sure I got the correct needle for this. So oh my gosh, it's gonna be cute. Okay, so I'm gonna read the instructions on how you thread it. So there it is. That was so much fun, y'all. I really liked it. I'm definitely going to do it again. I will buy some material. I think you can get, I know you can get it at Hobby Lobby, but I want to see if I can get some that I can sublimate on and do my own designs, because I think it would be really cool to have the colors in the background, so if it's not totally covered, you don't see the white fabric. Just, you know, it just will give it more depth, and I think that would look really cool. So I am definitely doing it again, and it was very quick and easy. It says quick and easy, and it was, I mean, but there was a huge not a huge learning curve, but like near the end, I got it better, you know. And I do think that you're supposed to have these spaces in between. I don't think it's supposed to be like all on top of each other like how I did it up here at first. So I think this is the correct way to have little spaces in between, because if you do it the right amount, it's going to be fluffy and it should cover the fabric, you know. So, but it is unraveling. I need to get tape and tape the edges up so it doesn't keep unraveling, and I think I'm going to put it in a little round frame. I think it's adorable. So yay, I love it. Punch needle, thumbs up, I like it. All right, well, that's all I'm doing in the studio today. I do need to spray my gnome that I'm working on for my art video, so that will be that. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye. He's so cute. Let me take a picture of it. Good morning, everyone. It is October 3rd. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. So, I'm ready to tackle the bench. Oy. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Because I've never done some of the things that I'm going to have to do. It does say it's for an intermediate level. I don't know if I would consider myself that. I think I'm still a beginner. But I have built many things, so and I am going to tweak a little bit of what it says to do. I'm going to use pocket holes. I think it'll look better, just give it a better look. But that is not what the plans call for, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. And I'm gonna have to remember how to use my pocket hole jig, which I think I do. I've read over it and looked at it, and I think I kind of remember how I did it. Seems straightforward. So I'm excited. I got the wood last night. Barry and I went to Home Depot and got it, so it's ready to go. And I think I'm gonna stain it. I don't think I'm gonna paint it. I think staining would look better. If I do paint it, it'll probably be just white. So, but I think I'm going to stain it. So, I'm nervous. Ugh. But I got the gnome ready to paint for today as well for my art video. So, yeah, but I wanted to go ahead and start working on the bench. And I'm not going to explain what I do because that's just going to be too much, especially, like I said, I don't feel comfortable doing it on camera, but I will videotape it, but I won't explain what I'm doing because I need all my concentration, you know what I mean, on what I'm doing. So, with that said, I think I'm going to start. I'm going to cut first, sand, because that just seems easier to cut and then sand before you put everything together, and then I'll do the assembly. I have to cut notches, and that's the one thing I've not done, and I also have to cut angles, which I've done that, but not as many as what I'm going to need to do. So I think I'm going to bring my miter saw out for that. When I made that, the little back pieces that are slanted, I had to cut 45 degrees off, but I could do that with a square and just my not jigsaw, but circular saw. But I think this needs to be more precise, and it's smaller wood too. These are just 1x3s, where that was a 1x4. So, I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Can you tell I'm a little nervous? I'm a little nervous. But I do have pieces I'm gonna practice first before I do anything to the wood. But I am gonna cut. That I can do. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, I got them all cut, except for where you put your booty. I'm nervous because this is 12 inches wide, and you saw my circular saw. It's just a little baby. Might have to go get the big gun. We do have a bigger one. That's not battery. It's plug-in. I'm nervous. Y'all, I'm nervous about this. I do have a saw guide though, so I think that'll work. And then I'm gonna sand, but first I'm blowing all this stuff, the sawdust out, just because I don't like it to get too much. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Weird. That was the first time I ever did that. I've never replaced a blade before. That was kind of cool. Alright. New blade. Oh yeah. Alright. As usual, I freaked myself out. It was quite easy. Well, easier than what I thought it was going to be. To cut this, the big wide piece, because I could see the line longer with the saw. So it's done. Alright, but now I'm doing another thing that I've never done, and that's notches. So I'm using my bandsaw for this. Yeah, I gotta use my bandsaw. So I gotta set all that up. Beautiful. Hi. I got my sample. Alright, not sample, but practice piece. This old scroll saw, I think it's gonna do it. So, but I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I'll be back. Okay, everything is sanded. My hands are tingling. That probably took 30 minutes, but it's all sanded. Nice. So, now just to put it together. But I have to wait for my hands to stop tingling. It's so weird. Hi. The sun is coming in. Okay, so it's time to put it together, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm to the roughest of them all, cutting diagonals. Wish me luck. Oh my God. Y'all. Don't mind me, I'm just a mess. Oh my gosh. Oof. I did it. They may not touch one another like they were supposed to, but at least they'll be there. And this is what I wanted this whole thing. This is why I picked this plan, because I liked the way that that looked, the cross beams. That was a challenge, I'm telling you. But I learned how to use the square correctly to make angles. Go figure. Alright, so I need to sand this one. This was a spare, but I gotta put my big boy up, my miter saw up. He had something on it, got goop on my wood, but anyway, whew, that was a learning experience. Okay, Barry is testing it out.
Yeah, it looks good. It's level. It's flat. I mean, it's not wobbly or nothing, like back and forth, like this way or this way. I could do dips on it.
I don't think so.
I bet you I could.
No, please don't. Please don't break it. I've worked all day on it.
It looks good.
Thank you.
It looks good.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is October the 4th. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. I am exhausted from yesterday. I should have just cut the pieces, sanded them, and then put it together today. I didn't even start my art video for the week, so I've got to get going on that. Still need to edit this vlog. I just worked all day on the bench, but it did turn out cute. Let me show it to you, but first, I gotta get my coffee. Okay, I've got the liquid wake up. Let's go check out the bench. It fits perfectly where I wanted it to go. These cross things, oh my gosh, they gave me the hardest time. Maybe I'm still cutting them wrong. I don't know. I thought about that this morning because they're supposed to meet in the middle. Well, thanks, Phoebes. They're supposed to meet in the middle, you know, and not have that big gap. But that's the best that I could do. So, I do need to get wood filler to fill in the screw holes and all that kind of stuff. Sand it a little. In some spots, it needs to be sanded again. But I am in love with it. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna stain it like a brown, maybe. I don't know. I've not decided yet the color I want to do. I thought maybe painting the bottom white and then staining the top would look cute. But I don't know. What do y'all think? That'll be a while before I do that. It should be okay until then. But yeah, I think I'm going to do another one now that I know how to do it for the other side. And put the privacy wall, maybe hibernate the two together. The plans for the privacy wall and for this. I'm going to work on that too. So yeah, I'm going to work on that. I've got to start my art video for the week that I did not start yesterday, but I had so much fun putting it together. I'm not going to lie, I did get a little frustrated with the crossbars things because I just couldn't figure it out. But as I said, at least I learned how to use the square correctly to try to find a angle. So there is that. So that's the bench. Isn't it cute? I loved it. It was fun to make. So yeah, now on to do my art video for the week. I need to get that painted, at least the base coat today, finish it up tomorrow, and then edit tomorrow so I can get it up for Friday. So yeah, it's another busy day today, which I'm glad I'm keeping busy. I did last night, or it was this morning, I think. I can't remember if it was late last night or if it was really early this morning. I could have sworn I heard Roxy snoring like she always did when she would sleep. And I'm like, had to do a double take, like Gina, she's not here. It's not her. It obviously had to have been Phoebe, but it was weird because Phoebe usually doesn't do that. You know, she didn't sound like Roxy. When Roxy would snore, she would do that all the time. So yeah, I'm just missing my old lady. But anyway, hope y'all have a good day. This is probably all I'm gonna do today. I will check in with y'all either later today or tomorrow. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye.